Hey everyone, this is my video response for Unit 3. This is Jamie Castillo, sorry. So the prompt says to identify one of the assessments that you can utilize for your class or your sport. And the one that I saw that I thought was really helpful actually was the aquatic goals. Being that I'm a swim instructor or a swim coach and a swim instructor, one of the important things is having the kids evaluate themselves. It's something that I don't implement currently, but I've been looking to implement it, so having this type of resource is really important to me. Um, the reason why is that, like I said, it's important for the kids, for the athletes to know what goals they want. Each swimmer is extremely different from the next. I currently have two swimmers who are best friends, and they are complete opposites. So where one's really good at breaststroke, the other one's horrible, but he's really good at backstroke, where his friend is needing some help in that one too. And what I think this assessment does, like not only does it like hit the basics of each stroke. For this assessment, it was primarily for like geared towards swim lessons, but you can see it in those who had technique challenges. Um, so after reading it, you would bring up the student. This one said to do it like once a week or at least like every like season. We don't technically have a season, we're year round. So I think it'd be important to maybe do it like once a month if you have the time and the availability for it. My swim team only practices 3 times a week, so that's kind of really hard. But we do have a YMCA season, so I was thinking like if I were to really implement this, I would pull all my swimmers aside one by one individually and give them a paper, and it would tell me what are your 3 goals, like what do you want to do, and they have to be as specific as possible. This wasn't necessarily the case for the assessment, but to modify it to my own, like to my team's needs, I think it should be specific. Where, let's take the swimmer who's really good at breaststroke but really bad at backstroke. Um, he has like his kick is really bad, and he tends to like tilt his head up, which makes him sink when he's swimming. So if he were to really like look at himself, watch a video, maybe how he swims, and be like, okay, well, one, I want to be faster at backstroke. I want to reach X the next time. Two, I want to learn how to point my toes instead of like kick as if I'm in like a soccer kicking position. And then three, maybe he want to like focus on a different stroke, which let's say it's butterfly. I want to practice, and by the end of the season, I want to be able to not get disqualified for butterfly by keeping my feet together instead of separating them and doing a breaststroke kick. I think if I were to do this once every season and then re-evaluate them at the end, whether it's by championships and by watching them compete, or maybe just re-recording them so that way they can see their strokes, and kind of just going over one-on-one with them, have them write it at home, do their homework, see what they really want to work on, and then I can also gauge my practices every once in a while to fit those particular needs. There's a lot of swimmers, so it's really hard to really hit every single person, but you can generalize it every once in a while. And then that way the not only is this assessment allowing them to evaluate themselves, but I think it'd be great to for them to feel like they're important as well. Like the coach took time to read my goals, and now she's implementing them into practice so I can get better. So really like that one. Again, it was really, for me, I thought it was really important. I did see another one that wasn't swim lessons, but I really thought that the goals, giving themselves a goal, was most important. I look forward to hearing everyone's thoughts. Have a great day.